senior Ingrid Marco had to wear a back brace as a child.
It was a stressful time for me emotionally, mentally, and also physically because it's not very comfortable to wear it.
What's worse, it didn't completely correct the curvature in her spine. So when science fair time rolled around at her school, she decided to make a better brace.
The main obstacle was trying to decide what materials to use and the whole shape of the brace.
It paid off. She won first prize in the Massachusetts State Fair and a prestigious award from MIT.
For the first time in my life, I worked on something big and I was successful.
Similar success stories can be heard around the world. While school science fair projects can produce prizes and accolades, it gives children an entree into science, an opportunity to ask a question, test an idea, and evaluate evidence.
Even if they don't go on to become scientists, the skills that they learn are so critical.
And education experts agree. To compete globally, we must teach our children to think like scientists.
In a typical high school class, you're given the materials, you're told what to learn, you're told what the outcomes are going to be. In a science fair, with some coaching from a guide on the side, a teacher or a mentor, the students really are now self-directed learners, and that's a very atypical experience for secondary school students.
Students choose a topic that really interests them. Then, like all professional scientists, they must follow the scientific method. Ask a question and do background research. Construct a hypothesis. Conduct an experiment or procedure. Analyze data and draw conclusions. Present results. Other students engineer new machines or computer programs. Engineers have different objectives than scientists, so they follow another process. Define a need and do background research. Establish design criteria. Prepare preliminary designs. Build and test a prototype. Build and redesign as necessary. Present results.
I think everyone can agree that science fair is definitely one of the most time-consuming things we do in the year.
But students gain essential life and career skills, from writing and critical thinking to time management and perseverance.
There were definitely several pitfalls, but with each one of them, after overcoming it, it actually made the project a lot better.
Students also gain invaluable communication and presentation skills.
That communication piece, I think most kids end up walking away with finding that to be the most valuable.
So what makes a successful science fair project? The possibilities are endless. Toilets that use recycled water. Solar-powered soda bottle lights.
And here's the omnidirectional light.
And eco-friendly water filters.
The water will filter slowly from this chamber into this one and then out the bottom of the filter.
Some students investigate how light pollution inhibits our view of the stars and how certain plant extracts can stop cancer cells from growing.
And this is what is the basis for our testing. This is what's going to give us our results.
The finished products of what these students do is just absolutely amazing. And you're looking at 16-year-old professionals. And that's really what this is all about.
Some projects will advance to regional and state fairs. About 1,500 budding scientists will make it all the way to the international fair.
Science is really cool. It's definitely something that everyone should get involved in.
And that requires dedicated teachers with their own scientific experience.
Anything worth doing takes a lot of work, and it's really important for teachers to have the professional development opportunities so they can see what's out there, so they can network with other teachers and see what they're doing.
Oh, this guy survived!
It brings me to tears sometimes. There's nothing greater to me than to see a kid who loves science and who feels confident and wants to go off into the world and make a difference.
It's a big commitment for the school, it's a big commitment for the teachers, and it's a big commitment for the students, but the end result is incredibly worthwhile, and that's why it's a core piece of our curriculum and something that we would never give up.